And I told you that I was better than everyone, and I'm blacker than everyone, and I am more illustrious than everyone, and you should not stop. Anyways, okay, so this is me, right? I'm the airport manager today, and I was wondering if y'all have any inclination as to what airline I'm supposed to apply for employment. Ooh, look at my eye color, spectacular. They said I was not eligible to work for Japan Airlines. That's what they said. Now I said the Japanese have depreciated me down to this, which is not that bad. Nevertheless, stop. The bitch just caught a cops on me this morning over ice in New York. So I'm still at a depreciated level. So I still need to find some way out of this mess. So I say, well, you're stuck up here every day. We're clearing the mosquito problem, everyone. Yay! We are clearing the mosquito problem. Every Pacific island is supposed to be working on this, and y'all continue to work on it diligently until the mosquitoes are all cleared. Now, who is the ones doing that? The royal families of the Pacific are doing this out of FEMA budget. And my own budget. I'll pay for some of it. I told them I'll pay out of my inheritance too to clear the mosquitoes. They cleared the tree snakes in Guam, those tree snake things. Now we gotta clear the mosquitoes and the flies. So we are taking action in the islands, and we're not gonna take no type of crap off these people when we are taking action on their behalf. So I want everybody to appreciate that. Somebody has to take control of the situation and get stuff done. Usually it's the monarchy, the royal family members that have to initiate this, because the regular people just ain't gonna do nothing, and they don't have the money. They don't have the funding. We have to get it going and get the people recruited to actually do this stuff, and we have to pay and find funding for it. That's why we are in the monarchy in these islands, and these people are just regular ass people. Because when you have a mosquito outbreak in the summertime that engulfs the whole island chain, who is going to fix that? You think these regulars are going to fix that? No. They don't have the money. It's the monarchies of the Pacific that have to go and get that stuff dealt with. That's why we are vitally important. We are relevant and still in power, and they're going to respect us and stay off our ass. If they don't stop, and I'm giving them the warning, Tonga included, if you don't stop, you need to get out of here. Because this is a lot of work and responsibility that we're dealing with. Y'all are just totally messing us over with the cops and the sheriff and stuff. We're not going to keep playing games. And I know Tonga has a monarchy too. They need to go deal with their own monarchy and their own island and be real with their own people. Just deal with your own. I ain't familiar with Tonga and they geography, how much land they have to occupy. However, I'm willing to return them over there with the Filipinos, because they need to take on some of these Filipinos that like to stay on the phone with the cops all day. Japanese too. Japanese like to stay on the phone with police, yelp it to the police all day. Like, you can take them over there to Tonga with you. So if you don't want to do that, please do not keep coming over here doing your stuff. I'm already charging you $400 per bag. You need to be kind and generous and gift items to people and be nice and speak the correct language, because this is not Tonga. If you're going to speak the language, speak the correct language of this island chain, please. they all the same people. You know, everybody in the islands is all the same person. They all come from like 2 people. So I just tell them, look, basically everybody in the island chain are all related some type of way, distant or close relative. Everybody all inbreeds and all that other stuff. So y'all need to just be nice, keep that aloha spirit going in these islands of Hawaii. And if you really just can't be nice, just return to your island chain. Guam, Samoa, Tonga, Tuvalu, Mariana, and there's a bunch of others. Tahiti, Fiji, Nauru is my favorite. I love y'all. That's my favorite besides Hawaii. And then they have Palau, which is where I was born at in my I'm a Palau person. And my mentor was born in Palau. So, you know, we got Papua New Guinea on the other side, Solomon Islands and all that. So we all, you know, have to learn how to deal with each other, respect each other, and help each other. It's about human decency, human rights, human effort to be decent toward each other. Let's continue on with it. And I want y'all to figure out what airline I'm supposed to work for. Southwest. I am from the Southwest. Y'all vote what airline y'all think I'm supposed to apply for and work for. Alaska. I know I look like them Alaskan people. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude. I think the number 1 airline I should apply for is Philippines. The number 2 is Alaska. Number 3 is Korean. And number 4 will be Qantas or Fiji. Qantas is kind of, I don't know, they kind of multi-ethnic. I look like Qantas. Qantas, whatever. I just want to be a ramp agent, the one that greets you at the ramp and says, "Can I see your boarding pass?" Now, if I have to do stuff like that, "Hi, do you have your boarding pass?" Now I look like I'm Filipino again. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass, please?" Japan. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass, please?" Korean. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass, please?" Alaska. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass, please?" Qantas. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass?" And then Philippines. "Hi, can I see your boarding pass, please?" That's the right one. Okay, I'll hit y'all later. Have a good, excellent day. And love the Lord. And don't let them embarrass you in church.